live and kicking. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Welcome Rasta family.
Umekaribishwa.
We welcome you, our beautiful Rasta family.
What is umekaribishwa? Oh love, today I've not put the music.
Umekaribishwa means you're welcomed. You are humbly welcomed in our humble abode. You guys are joining us in our humble home today at this time to be able to benefit our life somewhere. So we truly welcome you and we are blessed. Hey, Dijelmo, welcome.
Today you're the first one, Dijelmo.
Truly, you are welcome to our humble abode, Dijelmo. You're the only person who would deserve that sort of a welcome from us. You're very welcome.
Yeah, Dijelmo, how was your Tuesday been? Your Monday, actually.
No, Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, we jumped into Wednesday here.
Yeah.
We're on Wednesday here. Yeah.
What is our title today then?
Today, Dijelmo, we're talking about making peace with our failures, making peace with certain things that pulled us back or made us weak. That's nice to hear, Dijelmo. Ours too has been nice.
Yeah, it's been we did our video today, Dijelmo.
By the riverside.
Yeah, so today's been a full day of work.
Oh, it was blessings.
Yeah.
We got mangoes.
Glasses as well.
Oh, sorry, we got mangoes, yeah.
Yeah, today we began the show a bit late.
A bit late. We've tuned in late.
It's
What time is
12:10.
it?
But everyone, welcome to the show.
Yes.
Welcome to the show, man. We want you guys to enjoy, feel at home.
Welcome to our humble Rasta home. You guys are tuning in, you guys are joining us in our humble home. So we welcome you very, very much.
Yeah. Today's title is what? AANIQA will lead us today.
Yeah, it's making peace with our failures, making peace with us, our life, you know.
Yeah.
You must make peace with your life.
With your failures.
Yeah, what it means that Dijelmo, there's certain people that we see when you tend to be asked a certain question on an interview, you feel so on the spotlight, you feel so under attack that you choose to walk out because these are not things that you've made peace with, the sort of actions you've done. That is something we saw from our fellow Kenyan celebrities.
In a video that one of them was being interviewed and something came up. And the reason we want to also do this is we also need to make peace with our failures.
We actually learned it today.
Yeah, we need to make peace with our failures right now so that tomorrow they don't come up even in our life.
Yes, that's true. We actually learned today that the reason some certain things we are able to conversate about them is because we have made peace with them. Yeah,
like experience with a few things in our life.
Yeah,
there's a channel that I've personally let out everything there, not here on Rakistani. The name of the channel is Rasta Plug now.
Yeah, where we used to hold our midnight reggae vibrations.
Yeah, guys, we used to have a crazy midnight.
We need to bring those back.
Yeah, we used to host. Was it every Friday?
Yeah, every Friday.
Yeah, every Friday we used to have a midnight reggae, man. It used to be only reggae, listening to reggae throughout.
It was our dedication to you guys.
Yeah, it was our dedication to you guys while we were still building up the channel.
Yes. So can you really do anything with fear here?
No. As a man, you cannot have fear in you. Today, the way we're talking about the mango situation. Yeah. Like I, as a man, cannot have fear because I cannot have fear of getting tired. I cannot have fear of moving from one place to the other. I need to. As a man, I can't have fear. Yeah, I can't fear taking a risk. I can't fear anything.
So you can't choose the both. You can't choose having your life and having fear. You either you choose one of those.
You can't be fearful and you're living as a man. As a man, fear is not accepted. Yeah, as a man, because imagine if you have the fear of even getting tired, man. You have the fear of moving. You have the fear of telling the people close to you love them.
Yeah.
You have the fear of putting your phone away. You have the phone of thinking.
Fear, not phone off.
Fear. You have the fear of what is it called?
Thinking.
You know. And one
Choosing
thing.
your life.
Yeah, one thing I also read there that thinking is very rare. In our generation, thinking is very rare.
It's true.
What do you think about that?
I was going to ask you this. Let me say personally, from the people that I have been surrounded by, the adults at my younger age, do you think that these are people that now choose, just because of the fear, they choose to not go one step further? Like, how can I say? like go to a place that you'll have to sacrifice something, be discomforted in some way, if it would even mean to walk in the rain to be able to achieve that goal of yours. That the fear is what stops these people from.
Yeah, most of us have fear and we don't even know it's fear. Yeah, you might say something like, oh, it's raining, so I won't do this.
But it's actually the fear.
It's actually the fear that is stopping you.
Yeah,
and most of us youth, with our parents have really hidden us from anything that confronts us or puts us to. By then, if we fear even thinking, and our parents have been doing thinking for us, that's where most of us are.
So we fear to tell our parents that we can be able to think.
You fear even just living.
Making your choices. There's this thing that we certain times when we are made choices for, we don't come to realize when now, you have grown to the edge that you're supposed to make your own choices. So we just keep continuing to let our parents make our choices to a stage that it goes too far.
Yeah, it gets too far.
Peace means proper education always corrects errors.
Hey, crazy. Peace.
Yeah, peace. Let me write that down.
Peace.
Proper education.
Peace.
Always corrects errors, yeah?
Proper education always corrects errors.
Okay.
Amazing. This wasn't working here.
So, we were talking about something today, DJ Elmo. Maybe you can give us a little bit of more correction on what it is about. And we came to this sort of a conclusion that not everything has to make sense.
Yeah.
So long as you know your steps that you're taking are correct for your life, not everything that happens must make sense to you.
The reason why we were saying that is so many things have happened personally in my life that then did not make sense. Let me give an example. We bought sweet potatoes, DJ Elmo, say a week ago, and we had no reason then. Okay, tuned in. Welcome to the Bethwell. Hello, Charles. Welcome. We're talking about peace. Peace stands for proper education always corrects errors. And DJ Elmo is here to help us with that. So DJ Elmo, we bought sweet potatoes, and for about 3-4 days we had them at home. Till yesterday, we actually needed them to be able to cook them for our dinner. So then when we bought them, we didn't know why. But yesterday it made sense to us why we bought them then. Yeah? Yeah, here I've connected for you. Okay. You can see it here. Okay. Yeah, guys, that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to connect for AANIQA here so that she can read the comments here. Yeah, so we can read the comments for you guys. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you guys share with us, Brother Bethwell, Charles. What do you guys think of? Not everything has to make sense in life. Yeah, so long as... One of the other things also that it didn't make sense was us putting the dreadlocks. Yeah. It never made sense why we put this kind of hair in this kind of generation. Because it meant that most of the things that I was going to do, I was going to be limited because of my hair. And so this means that most of the things that even us youth do, we are not just confident about it. But it doesn't need to make sense right now. With you and me, how we saw it as is you will create those opportunities for fellow Rastas that are not already there because of that mindset, yeah? To be free. Yes. Welcome. Remember to enter with a like. Definitely comment and share with us, you guys' views as well. Share your thoughts, guys, man. Yeah, so we were, the way then we were putting the dreadlocks, we were so sure that there was nothing that was going to happen, that I was going to get employed over someone. Yeah, like and now going to limit. And now it makes sense because now we refer to ourselves as Rasta and Mrs. And even our home is a Rasta home. It's become a Rasta home. I believe the mindset that you have gotten along your journey of dreadlocks is different. It's you teach me every day. Yeah. It's very unique, the journey of a Rasta man. It's very unique. It is true. Yeah, it's not something that I would have said when I was a kid, I'm going to be a Rasta man. It's something that I think with every man there's a point that you realize the sort of man you are and you appreciate that man and you tend to, okay, this is the man that I want to be now. And I want to be a humble Rasta man. Yes. And that is who you are. Yeah, humble Rasta man. We chose to live a free life. Yeah, every day. So choose to live a free life. Every day we try to do one thing that scares us. Just one thing every day that we fear, so that we can teach ourselves to overcome that fear. And that's where we're saying, as a man, you cannot have fear, man. You cannot have fear.
Like our first live stream, we were so nervous. We didn't know how would we be able to talk? Would we be able to interact? Would people love us? Would people be able to be one with us? Right now, we're 6 months down the line and we are only prospering, yeah?
How long has it been since YouTube? You said 6 months.
7. We're on the 7th month in July now.
And we've not made any income from YouTube so far?
Not yet. Now is when we're working on fulfilling the monetization goal.
Yeah, we've managed the monetization.
No, the money itself, money to be able to. It's $100. We need to be able to achieve the goal of $100 so that YouTube can be able to pay us. Yeah.
Yeah. And why do we keep on doing this every single day if it's not paying out? It's
more of our long-term investment. YouTube, yeah. It's not something that when we opened our channel, we said YouTube must pay us in the next 1 month so we can start sustaining ourselves. We always looked to create something big, an empire, something that is going to last beyond us, yeah.
And YouTube is that for us. Yeah. YouTube has taken a very long time for us to get here.
We searched many different methods before we got YouTube.
We actually did study a bit of YouTube before.
Yeah, quite a lot.
Yeah, before we tried out here and there.
Say Ian, welcome.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome. Now we're 2 Ians.
Say something to Ian here.
Yeah.
We've talked about our sweet potato story. You guys have not told us. Is it a must for everything to make sense in life, or is it okay for certain things to not make sense?
Yeah. What do you think about that? Do everything need to make sense right now? And that one about what do you think if your woman is on social media, guys? That's a no-go.
So break for us. Social media stands for what? Does YouTube stand for social media?
All platforms. All platforms. If you're especially the Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, that kind. Welcome.
Thanks for the warm welcome. You truly are very welcome.
Yeah. So I was explaining about
your woman.
Yeah. It's not advisable for your woman to be on social media.
So what if your woman is using social media to a benefit?
How?
Watching to learn something, like how we know now on YouTube, there's basically everything you want to learn. What if she's using it to learn something? Probably something that she wants to start a business with. What of that?
A woman on social media, man. Because it's impossible for her to be on social media and not get tempted.
So for me, what I would take from that understanding is it is very bad, or it is not allowed for your woman to be on social media for unnecessary or negative reasons. Meaning something that is indulgence. We can be on social media building. Yeah?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
But alone?
Not alone. That is what I'm
saying. And this is more of alone. Did Elmo say something?
Okay, DJ Elmo. I don't think that things are a coincidence. Subconsciously, we already manifest our desires influenced by our moral compass, environment, social economic status. Continue the next comment, okay? So buying the potatoes could be down to you being organized, and you subconsciously already know you need it for emergency. Yes, true, DJ Elmo, because at the end of the day, this is a food product that we knew obviously we're not going to be wasting money on this. We're going to consume it at some point. But we didn't know when
we were going to consume it.
So Dijelmo said it the right way. It's not just something that happens out of the blue. It's something that you have arranged yourself accordingly to. Say your mind, how Dijelmo says we are tuned, or someone can be tuned to be organized. That their subconscious, when they'll do certain things, will just tell them, okay, do this thing one step ahead. Do this thing one step ahead. Just like someone who would record a video in advance, not knowing when they will use it, but it will always be there.
So it's not a coincidence.
That's exactly what he said. I don't think things are a coincidence.
I also actually do think a lot that things are not a coincidence.
Yeah.
Nothing in this world is a coincidence.
Choices, reactions.
Yeah, nothing in this world is a coincidence. So don't ever rely on coincidence.
Look up internal and external locus of control. We check that.
Yeah, it's really misbehaving today. It's not working so efficiently.
Our Wi-Fi?
Yeah, no, the buttons here.
Oh.
What do we check?
Locus of. Okay.
I'm enjoying coffee here as well, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying something well as well. You need to relax and enjoy something as well. Are we educating now? We're more like learning.
Yeah, we're learning. That's what.
Just learning a few tricks to help us with our day-to-day life. Let me go on here. I see something else.
Let me check that meanwhile.
Yeah. And letting go of the past as well. Yeah, letting go of the past as well. Guys, that's our M-Pesa support number. Yes. If you might want to support us, kindly support us there with something. We'll be very grateful for that. Yeah, we support each other as we grow.
Yeah.
We are edifying our minds.
Yeah.
Yeah, edifying our minds. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice, yeah.
Dijelmo, you don't even give us our name last time.
The title?
Yeah, the edutainment.
Edutainment, yeah. Oh yeah, we've stolen that Dijelmo. Edutainment is what as well we'll be doing.
Yeah.
So I was telling you, like, of letting go of the past. We just sometimes we need to restart our life to a point that we just let go of everything. I might have been born in a life, in an environment that I completely need to just grow up and restart everything.
Yeah.
Get a new mother, get a new father, get everything new.
I believe, I believe for any individual, you should be looking forward to creating your life, not just to take over what someone else has already left behind. Yeah. We found what locus of control are, internal and external locus of control. People who develop an internal locus of control believe that they are responsible for their own success. Those with an external locus of control believe that external forces like luck determine their outcomes. That's true. External is, they believe luck, internal is, it's your own effort.
And are they the same thing? Or is it that now the internal one is the right one and external is the wrong one?
They are the type of people we use.
Yeah, so this type of people, who is right?
Oh, I mean, you can't believe luck is, someone will say, will put their hand in a hot cup of tea and will say, oh, I got burnt by luck. But you put your hand into the hot cup of tea. Let's read that definition again. People who develop an internal locus of control believe that they are responsible for their own success. Those with an external locus of control believe that external forces like their luck determine their outcome.
You know what that means, guys? That means that most of people, most of you are actually external locus.
Yeah.
If you actually think about it, most of you, that's why the 1% is very
that's why the 1% is
that's why the 1% is only us here, guys, who are tuning, because we understand that it's our internal, it's our internal locus of control that we are responsible to our own future.
Yeah, just like our relationship, many people who view it from outside would very much view it with a cutting. They would say, these guys are so lucky, they have it so easy, their parents have accepted, their parents are supporting them, they have a YouTube channel. They would not imagine what comes from behind is literally day by day the choices we make. DJ Elmo says, let me read it here.
Minority.
Internal focus of control are the minority.
That's why we're saying most of the people
are external. They believe it's luck. They believe the internal locus are lucky enough to be internal.
Man, this is very educative, man. That is, thank you so much.
Thank you, DJ Elmo.
That we, as we grow, we attempt to realize some of the decisions that we made then, and that's where the internal locus comes in now. It wasn't a coincidence, or it wasn't that something happened and we needed to change. It was the right decisions that we made.
Just how DJ Elmo explained about the sweet potatoes. We knew that we've gone through situations that it's always handy to have this extra thing at home that our subconscious had just told us, just pick it up right now. Eventually it will not be a wastage.
And that actually happens a lot.
I think
with all of us that actually happens a lot. You might do something and you realize, if actually I had not done that something that it seemed so
irrelevant at that time.
Yeah.
In fact, it seemed wrong for you to do it at that time because of it was not. You didn't know the reason for why. Yeah.
Yeah. And most of the time you don't know reasons for this.
Yeah.
It's like a premonition to yourself. It's like
true.
You know something in the future and you just plan for it.
Like just like with your purpose, when God shows you your purpose, He doesn't show you, oh, you're going to do ABC, you're going to have a YouTube channel, you're going to talk to DJ Elmo.
Yeah, it shows you a bit.
It will just show you, okay, your life has to be towards this direction. I'm just going to show you your purpose. Now you're going to do everything else that it takes with your own mind.
We have to be here every single night. Or else we will not stay.
That's even where I believe the pride comes from. Like we were discussing that with the bee story. Like why we weren't able to help a bee or an ant that was trying to get its food. So we're wondering, why doesn't God intervene sometimes? Sometimes it's even for us to realize that this is our own effort, this is our own doing, and this is the outcome of our own doing.
Yeah, but we ended up helping it.
But you see, what did we do? Where did the ant go? When we intervened, we did much harm.
True.
That ant probably to take till night, but that thing would be at its home.
True. Yeah. Maybe even the ant committed suicide.
Yeah. It's true. We can't know.
Yeah, we can't know. When someone intervenes like that, you can't know.
So about social media, we said social media is a no zone.
Yeah, man.
Social media is basically an addiction.
In other words, AANIQA does not allow me, her husband, to have a private Instagram account, a private Facebook account, a private, or any of those accounts that we think we need to have in private.
Yes, and
AANIQA is not allowing me to have those.
And neither am I allowed. And this is because of experience. We have been there and we have done every sort of indulgence that it consists of to be able to know.
Now we know that there is no way I, Ian, can be on social media and lie to AANIQA that I am not living a whole life there.
Yeah, it's true. And even something as simple as YouTube, that's why you said, you can be so indulgent in someone else's videos, or you can be so indulgent in a certain sort of something you're watching that you now get cut off from reality.
And now that leads to our next one. It's very rare to engage, I might think.
Oh, engage. Engage.
Yeah, it's very rare for us human beings to engage our mind. Like during this our live stream is when now you and I get to engage our mind. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why normally when you engage your mind, it feels off. You feel like something is missing. You always, because your mind is engaging. So most of us in life don't engage our mind. They just flow. You know, like just imagine that not engaging your mind.
It's true.
Just take for a second and maybe you're scrolling through a phone and just realize, what am I doing?
That's it.
What actually am I doing? And engage your mind to a few questions, you know.
Even the thoughts in your mind, if you can take a second and recoup your thoughts, that you can hear your own thoughts and you can tune your own thoughts to be those which you want.
But it's quite sad for you who doesn't engage your mind, bro. You know, it's quite sad, man, bro. You need to get out of that state of not thinking, man. You need to start engaging your mind. Sometimes you just need to sit down and think. Engage your mind you by yourself, sit down, bro, and think.
Especially about your life. That is something that should be constantly in your mind. Am I doing the necessary steps? Am I everything that I'm doing, is it what my life needs from me?
You know, like our generation has grown up to being so scared to engage our minds that we are living through life, and when the time comes, because the time always comes for your mind to be engaged, the time will come, and when it gets engaged, it starts functioning, you realize how much you've lost. You begin to realize, because there are some parents who have grown up and they've never engaged their minds.
That's where even I thought this thing from, like some parents are scared to push, they have the fear to push themselves that one little extra step. That's why many of us as children don't end up seeing just that one extra effort that someone has to make for their life.
And we really have to be able to learn, even us in our home, we need to learn more to engage our mind.
Like we love to conversate, and that is our time.
Yeah, the reason why we chill like this.
Yeah, like the reason why we even started our life is because we love to conversate like this. DJ Elmo says reticular activating system RAS in the human brain can manifest an idle or engaging mind.
Exactly. Now there is where now they grow up and realize their mind was being engaged in something that
necessary.
How has DJ Elmo said it? What is the word he's used?
RAS.
Yeah.
Reticular activating system RAS in the human brain can manifest an
idle. Yeah, they get to realize they've been idle, man.
Your
mind has been on neutral the entire time of your life, bro.
It's not accelerated. It's not even what is it called? Reduced speed.
It's been on neutral. Imagine your entire life has been on neutral, man. Yeah. No, you need to start engaging your mind. Not life, actually, your mind has been on neutral. You as a brother, man, you need to start checking out a few things.
That's how you said, like, that's when you asked me about Mwalimu. Mwalimu doesn't expect people to have an idle mind. He expects people to, how you tell me, how do you say, contradict what he says so that it can be something to be able to learn.
Yeah.
But 99% of the mind are idle.
Yeah.
So they say yes, everything you're saying, Mwalimu, yes, that's
even true. Things that are not funny, you laugh at.
True.
Because someone else is laughing.
Because someone else is laughing. And many times that someone else is just pimming you. He's just trying to measure you and you get measured.
Yeah. In Swahili tunasema unapimwa na unapimika.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get measured and you allow yourself to get measured.
Yeah, you get measured and you allow yourself to get measured.
Yeah, that is an idle mind.
What do you think of if you are in your 20s, you need to forget
every
other...
Yeah, in your 20s as a man, forget everything. You need to focus. I'm talking even to myself. You know, in my 20s, I'm in my 27. I've lost a whole 25. I've lost a whole 5 years in my 20s already. You know, that's one thing that I can never get back. I can never get back that 5 years. So if someone told me then that, anyway, I believe that in my 20s I was so arrogant, I was so into myself that if anyone tells me something, I know best. You know, I was so into myself. But in my 20s, I should have forgotten everything. I should have forgotten the alcohol since then. I should have forgotten the smoking, the friends, the bitterness, you know. And even I should have forgotten that this relationship is not a one-way relationship. Yeah, I should have forgotten that it's a relationship that I'm building for myself, not I'm building
for you. Exactly. That's where even me, I normally tell you my favorite saying is that love is never about what you're here to take, it's about what you're here to bring for yourself, what you are the one who is here to give, you know. It's not about what you're here to take, you know. And yes, for women too, it's the same. In your 20s, I believe what I come to learn every day is my 20s is the only probably 10 years that I have been blessed with to be able to suffer through as much as I can so that the later on years in my life can be a progress, not going back.
And does it have to be suffering? More like building. The word is building.
The word is sacrificing. Sacrificing is not easy. I believe that's how I'm trying to say.
In your 20s, you should sacrifice.
You should sacrifice. You should sacrifice, which means even those tougher moments, like between you and I, we've had really tough moments that we've had to really persevere. That's how they say, vumilia. Be very patient through and hold on through. Yet you don't understand because you know this is the right way for me.
They say, wait on Faith Street.
Wait on Faith Street.
We waited on Faith Street until it got us.
It got us literally. We didn't even realize
we didn't budge. We didn't budge, guys. Even right now, this is Faith Street.
Yeah.
We're on Faith Street here. We're waiting for Saja.
Yeah, every day.
Every single day. And for the my brothers who are watching, my younger brothers, if ever you... Yeah?
Yeah. DJ Elmo says, time is the greatest asset, not money or gold, because once time goes, you can't get it back.
Man, and I've learned that the hard way. Through experience, I've lost 5 years DJ Elmo. It's more than 5 years, but I'm counting since I entered 20 to till 25. There's nothing I ever did in my entire life. But masturbate, chronic masturbator, too much alcohol, too much pornography, too much, you know, I couldn't even indulgence, you know, and I really, really hate and love that I went through that stage, because I am the man I am today because I went through those.
That's it. I believe so. You ask why suffer. There's certain lessons in life we get through experience. So it's better that we purposely let go of these experiences in our 20s and choose in our 20s that now we're going to consciously get rid of these burdens we've put ourselves through, so that now when we're in our 30s, I believe once you have reached your 30s already, you don't have that same time that you have in your 20s, that same will, that same energy, everything that same, you don't have it.
It goes away. Even the mind in your 20s, exactly, the creativity in your 20s, it's quite high.
It's high. That's why you are.
Okay, I'll go on with that, then ask your question.
Yeah, that's why many times it's even though you don't really value your plan in your 20s, your ideas, your ways of life, you should be able to put them down in a way that you think you can prosper them.
Yeah, and would you say this is a heavy question, and I bet the viewers would also want to know, even maybe like our young ones. You know, we see proteges on YouTube and we're like, these are our young ones.
Yeah.
Would you say, and they're couples as well, so this goes to all relationships as well. I'm taking long to ask the question. Yeah, so the question is this, guys. The question is this, baby. Would you say, now that we've been together and we've gone through so many stages in our life, that sex reduced our creativity in our relationship? More like orgasm at all times, and for me as a man, ejaculating at all times.
Let me say, indulging in sexual habits in your relationship, yes, definitely. Sexual energy is basically your creative energy. It's the same creative energy we talk about.
Yeah,
you see,
it's literally, sexual energy is literally creative energy. It creates a baby.
It creates that same way. This energy is so powerful that when you let it be within you, you command. When you go outside, you command that what you are. You know, you go out where if it's say you're a singer and you're holding that, you'll go and sing to your maximum. So yes, in a relationship, you shouldn't indulge in sexual activities. You know, you don't.
And what are sexual activities? Because in the question that I'm asking is orgasm at a constant rate in a relationship, does it affect, and specifically orgasm, the ejaculating?
Yeah, it's not
does it reduce the creativity in our... Okay, we've been together 30 years. We've gone through this and we've experienced each one of them. Whenever maybe we go through not having sex for 1 week, how is the creativity then? How are we as people?
That's why I've put it like that sexual energy is directly creative energy. The more you pour it out, the less. Look, this is how it is. The more you hold it, the more your creative energy rises. The more you pour it, the more your creative energy goes down. So yes, excessive ejaculating
the more you
of
pour
your energy,
it out,
the more you pour it out, the lesser creative you are, and that is what is an indulgence. You know, an intimate relationship between a couple is that's part of being a couple. That's never wrong. But indulging to a state that you know what indulgence does. This just becomes like your routine. You know, you feel like how you have to go to the bathroom. You feel this is something you have to do.
It gets to a point. It feels like without sex we no longer love each other.
Yeah.
And now with that sex, because we lack creativity, we lack self-esteem, we lack especially self-esteem. You know, with this it also takes down self-esteem. You'll realize more when we used to participate in more ejaculation and all that. We're talking about this like all of us are mature people. We understand what we're talking about.
And it's necessary for us to share.
Yeah, like the more we ejaculated, the more we became introverts. The more we locked ourselves at home. The more we hid ourselves.
I would say it's something like when you overindulge in a certain thing, like if you're overindulging and pouring out, definitely it's not something you're proud of, so you're shutting down your mind. You don't want your mind to tell you that you're doing this thing. You just want your mind to pretend like nothing is happening. That's
when you ejaculate.
Yeah, when you over ejaculating, doing it to an indulgence, that now it's becoming something wrong for you. Kama sufuria.
Not kama sufuria, kama sutra, baby.
Kama sufuria is a nini. Anyway, it's you shut your mind out because you like how when we say people who take excessive of
alcohol.
Excessive of alcohol. It's because you're shutting out a certain part. A certain something that is telling you. Maybe for different people it's different, but in many senses that is what an indulgence is. Someone who is over like mangas are our local people here who drink every day to senseless because they are living a life that they don't want. So they just want to go and sleep and wake up, do the job and sleep. That's all they want to do.
So in a relationship you'd advise, and okay, would you say as well that sex can easily be the biggest destroyer of every relationship?
It comes to we let sex be over our mind, that it controls us. We think, if it's not going this way, it's definitely this. Or if it's not like this, we convince ourselves different things. That is why these are things you have to be about. Definitely when we say love of a man or love of a woman, that if you're spending your time loving a woman, then you are what did you say? You are leading to a destruction. It's the same thing. If you are loving, if what you love is sex, then definitely you're going to destroy yourself because that is what you love. You don't love your person, you understand?
Yeah. And most of our generational relationships, they're based on sex.
Yeah.
So one thing that we
are they even based on, or what are they based on? I don't even know what they're based on.
So one thing that I think us in a relationship I need to understand is my sexual energies and how I need to control my sexual energies. That would give you the freedom to be who you are. Understanding that there isn't this sexual something that is hanging over us throughout, You get, I have to dress like this, I have to look like this.
I have to walk like this.
You have to walk like this,
If you are, Dijelmo says, if you are in a loving relationship, then I would assume text will bond both parties more. Many couples cheat or break up because of the lack of no text. We understand Dijelmo is referring to
yeah. I got lost. I didn't understand. I was wondering text.
Dijelmo says,
text?
If you are in a loving relationship, then I would assume text will bond both parties more. Many couples cheat or break up because the lack of no text.
That makes sense. It actually, even us till when we came to learn that text is more of energy that is flowing between us. So each time we participate in it, it's in a high standard. I don't know if you get, it's euphoric.
You value it. It's the value of an energy is not small. Like say a child is an energy. It's not a small value. That's the same thing. Intimacy between a couple. Even Betul said the same thing. Like you said, most relationships nowadays are based on text.
Yeah, it is actually based on text.
That's why it's so easy to change.
All of us can sit down and say no, but at the end of the day, all of us deep down, we know this is the root. Once you get out of that state, and I think that's why someone like a teacher has gotten out of that state that everything is textual. It's come to understand that it's the energy I bring. And the energy that, and these energies need to connect.
Like we were seeing this girl, and we were watching one of these documentaries, and we saw this girl that was being touched by every other man. And we're wondering what sort of an energy is this woman producing.
Which documentary was that?
The one, it was of this this crime documentaries were saying of this girl who was being alive.
That Chingu girl or something.
That one. She was being touched by every other person outside there.
On a live stream,
Okay, every other person walks outside, but they're not acted. Not everyone acts towards them like this.
That.
So what would be the cause? What sort of an energy can this person be producing? So if that is what your mind is always about, then that's the energy you take outside.
And I think that's one of the most disgusting things that when we see, actually, whenever you let's say you walk outside and you find someone as dressed in a sexual way, it's more disgusting to see that. So whenever I walk outside and I have a high sexual energies and people can, we are animals. What people don't understand that we are animals and we smell. These things are like pheromones.
Yeah.
They get produced and people smell these things.
You attract to yourself what you are, yeah?
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on something else.
Yeah, we said some of us need to restart our life because it means taking a risk.
Energy. Dijalmo says energy. Yes, women absorb energy. So if they sleep around, she can have many soul ties and feel confused and depressed. That's what I normally feel.
That's what we see now, man. If you're a woman and you're watching this and you've had more than 2-3 men, you're depressed, man.
Yeah, we always say that. We always say it's not possible for a woman to have more than one physical relationship and she's okay with it as a woman. It's not something that's why you see when a woman reaches that stage, she lets go of herself now completely.
You know, I think human beings, like the best explanation is how, let's say, this phone uses a specific sort of charger, but they made a charger for this phone and they're giving it to you. Not that other chargers can't work on this phone,
but there's one that's meant to do the job.
Yeah, like human beings, I think we've not. It's more like we are built for only one. You know, our mind cannot handle 2 love stories at one. You know, let's say like love.
And 2 energies.
Yeah, can't handle 2 energies. So this is something that whenever you like now, whenever we start charging this phone with another charger from, let's say, a Samsung,
it starts spoiling it.
It starts spoiling.
It starts destroying
it. Starts immediately you plug it in, bus. The phone has sensed something is different.
That's it.
You get. And the phone is more like the mind. The hole and the charger are the same.
Yeah.
But once you plug it in, it messes the battery, it messes a few things. You get what
Sometimes
I mean?
you even the touch starts like the buttons
yeah. So us even as men, when we get in that, definitely we are. It's that's why a teacher is who he is. It's the depression, man.
It's the depression.
When he just sits down and he remembers what he's done.
It's impossible.
He hates himself.
For me, I normally say it for women, but I believe even for men, it equally applies. When you're a man who tells yourself that you can be jumping from, that's when men even confuse themselves and then they tend to go down that spiral. They say that as a man, I can have multiple women and it's okay because I'm the man, I can go have a young woman any time of my life, but you'll never be the same in your mind. You understand? If you as a man is going to go down that low, then just know you're taking your mind down there.
Exactly. You know, when it comes to the point of you're a man and you keep on indulging in sex, in text, you are actually the more you do it, the more your mind it becomes, deteriorates.
Yeah, it's true.
And the more you do it, the lesser of a man you become.
Many men think that that's a nice thing to say. It's really
actually, the thing is, our physical bodies can fit in anything and anyone. Even these days, men, we have toys. You get, now our physical bodies can fit to anything.
Yeah.
But our mind is not allowed to fit with anything like that. And my mind is the way it's made, has been made to function and function at its best with you.
Exactly.
You get, and whenever you bring any other third party to it, then it's like a computer. Who was it that hung? What's his name? Sheldon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Who's it him?
He hung like this.
No, like it was a question that he was asking. I told you I'm a hang. Like, that question was. I think it was when he was a kid and he was asked a question that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So he goes like that question doesn't make sense to me. Like, and Sheldon is smart.
And the same thing, like mind also purpose. Not every person is meant to align with what your purpose is. You understand? My purpose, like how I say my purpose is you, no one else can fulfill that purpose for me. No one else can fulfill the purpose that you want to achieve and apart from your person who is created for you. That's how natural it is, yeah?
So guys, remember that is something I've learned today as well, that the physical body can be compatible to anything.
Just like a phone and a charger.
But the internal can be different.
And it is different.
It's always different.
What is created for the internal is always there. You just have to make sure that is the one you keep to, yeah?
Remember that. So when you are thinking, do you need 1 million women around you? Do you need... No. You just need yourself. That's the first thing that you need.
That's it.
You need yourself.
Now even when we come to talk about things like text and overindulging and things, as an individual, you have to know that you as an individual, if your mind is busy worrying about text, then you don't have time to worry about your life.
True.
Then naturally, when you're worrying about your life, text becomes something that is special in between you and your partner, yeah?
And text should be something very
special. It should be special. It's an energy.
Don't be the type, they say morning is for what, afternoons, man.
Don't let people convince you by showing you funny things on net that you're supposed to do this unnecessary indulgences to yourself.
Yeah, so, and don't be that guy who doesn't like our live stream, man.
Yes, don't be hating.
Don't be a person who hates. Yeah. In this life, don't be that person.
It's one life, it's one love.
Imagine being that one person in our live stream, in our shows, in our videos that you never like our videos. Man, like the show. Don't be what they say, a black hat. Uskwenda roho black. Uskwenda roho black. Piga inaitwaje kwa
Kiswahili?
Piga I don't know.
What is it called?
Like.
Pick a thumbs up.
We know it.
Kidole.
What is it called? We've forgotten what it's called in Swahili.
Maybe you can remind us. Yeah. Don't be the guy who...
Yeah, don't be the guy who doesn't like our life.
Yeah.
Don't be that sad person.
Don't be hating.
Yeah, don't be hating.
Definitely remember to let go of your past. Let go of the past and make peace with it. Let it be your strength.
Yeah, this means like letting go of the bad things that you've done. In specific, you need to learn to let go, man. Make peace with it. Let it go. Let it be in the past. It's happened. It's happened at the end of the day. At the end of the day.
Yeah.
So it's that you embrace it and let it be part of you, and actually not be part of you. Be part of your past.
Yeah. This is how you can see it. These are burdens, yeah? These are boulders that are you're holding on your back, your past. Put them on the floor and climb them up so you can be higher in your life. Use this, your past, to learn. Everything that has happened is a lesson. Every little mistake that you have done was definitely there to teach you something. So take that lesson and make this your strength and you'll climb up, yeah?
And keep going higher. Higher and higher, and we're here to support each other, guys.
Always. We are here for you, always. Sometimes you guys can tell us what we can conversate about. We told you guys we would love for you guys to be calling in once in a while when you guys are ready.
Yeah. So, as we be ending the live stream, remember you need to restart your life. Remember, maybe you are there seated, depressed, and you're having so many thoughts, so many things, man. Restart your life.
So, someone young there, some of our young ones outside there may be wanting to know, how do you restart your life? Like, they might be thinking that it's something so hard, like you have to literally take everything you've done and do it some way. How do you restart your life?
You restart your life by accepting the things you've done. Can you forgive someone but choose not to?
Continue talking with them. People think you forgive, you have to talk with them. No. You can't, DJ Elmo.
For me, once I can forgive you and I don't need to talk to you.
That's it. Even for me, DJ Elmo, many of the people that are there behind us are much forgiven. That is why we are able to appreciate us and not think about those.
It's forgive and forget. So the forget is forget about that person.
But don't forget about the experience. You always know what that person, the experience means that you will never make the mistake of coming back to this person a second time.
Once bitten, twice shy.
Twice shy. But never, you don't have, why DJ Elmo should you have to keep in contact with someone who is not benefiting you?
I think the saying of forgive and forget, people mistaking it to forget what the person did. No, they mean like forget that person.
Forget that person.
Forgive them and forget that person.
Move on.
Yeah, forgive and forget that person ever existed in your life. Like, just, man, thank you for doing what you did in my life.
Adios. Adios. You'll see us on Pakistani.
See you on top.
Yeah.
See you on top.
Yeah. Yeah, so we do need to...
Everything now is a risk. Everything that we do is a risk because we don't know the outcome. Is that true?
It's true. We take risks in our life because if you don't take risks, then
so and actually what people don't understand is every choice is a risk because you don't know the outcome. So what you need to do is make sure then the outcome if I'm going to take this risk, I better know the outcome.
Yeah.
You get than I'd wake up and do something and not know the risk.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Know the outcome. Make your choices according to knowing what your choices are going to lead up to.
Just know everything is a risk.
Yeah.
Every single choice you're going to make is a risk. Even me loving AANIQA is a risk.
Yeah.
But I need to know the outcome of my love so that I choose, is this a risk I'm willing to go with? Because everything is a risk, Maze, I'm telling you. Everything.
So that's where the mistake happens. Some people just go with the saying of, it's good to take risks so far that they go and end up falling through roofs. Like, they don't comprehend the outcome of their risk.
Exactly. You might be doing things, okay, you might even not know, but it's a risk. It's already, because once you don't know the outcome of this, it's something that is risky. So even tomorrow is a risk, but I will not sleep and say I'm not going to tackle the day because it's a risk.
For us as humans who don't know the day will die, I believe our whole life is just a risk.
Exactly.
Every day we're waking up, we don't know if we're going to die.
So choose to make the harder risk, man. Choose to make those better decisions.
The worth it.
Imagine, exactly. The worth it risks, man. Make the worth it risks. Everything is a risk. Has to be here every day, it's a risk, and you have to be here.
Something as simple as walking outside on the street is a risk. So long as you're walking outside to build your life, then so be it. Go with the risk.
Make that decision.
So Brother Bethel says, he says it depends on the degree of the mistake. If you can forgive someone but choose not to continue talking with them.
No, sin is a sin, Bethel Maze. Sin is sin. There's no big sin, there's no small sin, there's no degree. Man, step out. I personally don't tolerate mistakes. Because one thing that life is not a coincidence. So you can't tell me I made a mistake out of coincidence. I've never made a mistake out of coincidence. I came to realize that. Every mistake I've ever made personally, man, there was no mistake into it. It was a choice that I made. So I can't accept that it was a mistake. It was this degree, it was that degree. No.
Did you ever say eating
yeah, that's a risk. Eating wine berries for naked. Maze Dijelmo, we got into a bad fight because of that. I even told her she can't eat those things anymore.
Oh, Ian got angry, Dijelmo. Ian is like, you're trusting because I'm random person.
Yeah, I was saying if those market doesn't make sense at all.
I stopped eating ones, Dijelmo.
Doesn't make sense at all. Yes, they might be good berries, but they're not long term. You can't eat them on a daily basis.
Maybe it's nice when we have someone like a proper plantologist who is going to take us around. He'll show us, like that guy was showing us the difference between the blackberry and some dangerous deadly berry.
Even you see this guy, when he was giving us the mango, he knew that this mango is not. I don't want to give you guys this.
You need to let this one cook. This specific one needs to be ripe.
Exactly.
Probably when it's ripe, it's still sour.
But anyway, to him, understood that this is not. All these are mangoes, but this is not the mango.
Yeah.
This other mango I can give you too, but not this one.
Yeah.
So these berries, they might all of them be berries, but not the same berries.
True.
And AANIQA was eating them a lot. She was just going plucking them every single day. No ways.
For me, that was heaven, Dijelmo. I'm like, fruits are just here on the plants here.
No. And some things, as a man, you need to be able to tell your woman no.
Yeah, and I trust
just tell them no.
Yeah.
Man, learn to say no. No. You want to go? No. Yeah. Just learn how to say no. Exactly. And actually saying no has built us more.
Yeah.
Because now I respect AANIQA. Because the first time she used to say no, I was getting angry. The first time I used to say no, you get angry. Why are you saying no?
Yeah.
But the more you learn, the more you understand. Okay, some things are. We tend to think everything goes.
Yeah, actually, as we grow, we tend to really value each other's views and decisions to be able to build each other. Brother Bethel says, for instance, if someone close, like a family member, was thinking that parent or sibling, when maybe they are wrong and you happen to sort out the issue, it will be fair if you just keep in touch with them. We understand that, Brother Bethel. I was just thinking about that. What if it comes to someone like your family, but it's quite a deep story, yeah?
For me, especially, if I love you, if I'm emotionally attached to you, is the harder I'll forget you.
It's true.
It's simple, the harder I'll forget you. Because I can't expect AANIQA to be the one to backstab me. It's just life.
It's true.
You know, by the way, Beto, I always say, as a man, have your principles. You need to have principles that no one, even yourself, cannot go against. If this is what I've said, and this is what I'll stick by. You know, and those are some of the principles that I have. Once you backstab me, there is not. It doesn't matter even how close you are to me, man. It doesn't matter if you are connected, like you are literally attached to me. I'll still find a way to cut you out of me. You know.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. What Ian is saying is on point with him for sure. For me, I'm a bit emotional. That's why I get my strength from Ian. Yeah, Ian knows I.
Yeah, for me, Beto, it doesn't matter. You know, maybe that's why mistakes are not allowed. You can't come and, especially when it gets to a point you start and say sorry, man. I'll take your sorry, but I won't ever take you back. You know, I think that's just how life is. I've cut off people like Beto, my brothers, my mom. Forgotten about them like they never existed, man.
It's been tough, yeah.
Yeah, but life is like that.
Life is tough. That's it. And that's where even part of it. That's where when we say that people assume that it comes easy, choices come easy. They might assume us sitting here is such an easy choice. We have support. It's us to the way we had said.
You know, someone might say this is arrogance or this is foolish. You know.
It's just a word.
Exactly, Bethwell. Exactly. You know, sorry is just another word in the dictionary. Nothing is going to go back. What you should have done is make sure that you kept, I don't know.
That's it. You know, DJ Elmo, it would be a different situation if this person came and said, you see, I did ABC and it was completely disregarding of me, and I am truly embarrassed of what I've done. Then maybe your heart might say, okay, I am not going to say I'm going to continue my relationship, but this person is someone who has come and cleared their peace by themselves. They've come and acknowledged where the mistake was. But someone who just comes and says sorry, but you don't even know for what.
And by the way, sorry, if I'm the one who's at AANIQA and I'm telling AANIQA sorry is for me. It's not for AANIQA. So even when this person is coming to tell me sorry, it's they're trying to feel good about or try to, what is it called, like set themselves free of what they did. That's why they're coming to say sorry.
They think it's as easy as having to apologize to.
No, stay away. I'll stay away. Life is hard, man. Life is hard. So I won't allow because this is my principle. I don't allow myself to make mistakes. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I don't allow. And when I see this is something that is going to bring a mistake, I'd rather bring a few other minds to it. You know, so that whatever is going to happen, it will be a team effort. You know, Rakistan, you, like whenever I'm making a decision and I ask you, you get what I mean? About the challenge.
And I love that. I love the principle where, and that's true, you are like that. You don't allow what is against you or your morals to be something that you're going to keep up with. I know that for sure. You can ask me. I know that for sure.
Yeah, you know, something as simple as my energy being interrupted, I'd rather stop what we're doing first for us to get back that energy.
It's true.
Because I understand that my energy will get to you. If I'm here and I'm angry, you'll feel it. You know, if I'm here and I'm laughing, you'll feel it.
Ian doesn't know how to fake a smile even for a picture.
No, at least nowadays I'm laughing. YouTube has brought
that's not a fake smile. It's smile for DJ Elmo and Brother Beto. They deserve it.
I've tried. Because I'm being on the other side of the camera, I'm trying now to smile more, show my teeth more.
We might always there.
Life is jolly.
Jolly. It's not easy, but it's jolly.
You just have to live it well, Nick and I will live by saying that we just need to get back by today.
It's true. When in an environment you can be the one to make someone feel like, see, life can be hard, but look at this person who is smiling. So let us take that energy, then that can be really nice. Always be that person. Always try to fill someone else's cup. We hope we have filled your cup even a little bit today. You guys definitely fill our cup. You fill our home.
And as a content creator, anyone content creator watching this video, I'd love to ask you, can you alone sit and watch your content?
Oh yeah.
Can you sit alone and watch your content? Ask yourself that. You know, as a content creator, just can you sit alone And if it's a video for 1 hour, can you watch it?
Concentrate through it, hear everything you have spoken in the video, and actually be proud of it now.
Try that trick, because I think most of us content creators, we create content and we don't watch it. And that's how it ends up biting us in the back. Because we think we left it, but it's something that was never left. It's just been there with you. It's like when you fart and you think, me moving from this place to that place, it will stop the
smell.
Yeah, but we just moved with the smell there.
We just
now it's the entire room now.
Yeah,
you have just stood where you are now.
Yeah, as a content creator, truly, yeah. We might think that everyone does, like everyone must have watched the videos before they put it out, but we don't know. You guys share with us if you guys watch your videos.
We do watch our videos. Some earlier we never not actually.
You always used to watch.
Actually, some videos when we find them not good one, we end up not watching it.
Yeah.
And those videos probably we always end up to realize we as content creators we just need to watch our videos. There's nothing.
Many times actually, especially towards the recent videos, we have not failed to be a part of each and every one of our own videos, so that we can know what is someone else watching. Yeah.
And you know, the beauty of watching your own content means you are perfecting your craft.
Yeah, you must see, like,
you're perfecting your craft.
If we can be able to sit through a 1 hour video of ours, then it's okay now for us to pass it to the rest of the people and expect them to sit through it. Yeah.
And for that reason, it's been 1 hour.
And we have enjoyed with you, family. Wish you a happy half of the week remaining, a happy Wednesday, a happy Tuesday, wherever you are. Here we are on Wednesday at 1:10.
Well, it's 1:10 a.m. And one thing is peace. Sindio?
Yes.
Proper
education
always corrects
errors.
I hope we've corrected a few errors here.
DJ Elmo, we are truly humbled by your wisdom that you share with us every day. Thank you. Peace, Brother Bethwell, our team, our backbone for Rakistani. Salute. Yes. Thank you to everyone tuning in.
Much love.